Hello, everybody. Here I go again. Welcome to Truth Broadcasting. I am the host of this program, Mr. Truth Dare, because I will always dare, for as long as I can be on the air, to tell you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help me God. And the truth is, for those of you who might be listening who are not aware, only a few months before all of the fear porn and shenanigans began coming out of the lamestream news media and from all of these evil politicians, and that's what they are, straight up evil. Doesn't matter what side of the coin they claim to be on, they are evil, and they are all now working together. As I always told you, they were all on the same side to begin with. Now they're all working together for the same goals, to unite the country under fear and tyranny, and in the process unite the world at the same way. One of, who was it? I think it was George Bush Sr.'s, one of his former advisors, a repulsive one that people so often call by the other word, calling for a single religious belief system in the United States. How familiar does that sound, and where did we hear a very long time ago about that, and that it was going to happen? I know where I remember hearing it from. It's called the Book of Revelation. Well, now it's not just them that's doing that. Even the Pope is claiming that Christianity, Islam, and Judaism all need to be combined to make one new global religion. Quite frankly, I don't see how that is even possible. They are not compatible. They're just not. It can't be done. Other than people who just want to be deceived. At any rate, Kill Bill from the gates of hell and his wife, before all of this got started, funded and orchestrated a pandemic game called Event 201. You might possibly still be able to find information about it on YouTube. I would very seriously doubt it. I would suggest, if you want to find out about it and you're not aware of it, use DuckDuckGo, because you can find a lot more there than you're ever going to be able to find on any of these other search engines. Plus, the other ones are really just not safe. And in this pandemic game, they basically found or figured out how they could do everything that has been done over the last 2 years and do it effectively. Well, as if it's, I don't know, it just doesn't seem like a coincidence to me. He's not only warned multiple times, and is still doing so, about a smallpox breakout, claiming that it would be terrorists that, well, will be terrorists, but not the kind that he's talking about, because very likely him and his wife and all their cronies, they're the ones who are going to be releasing it on everybody. Chances are very good that if it does happen, and it's likely going to, now guess what he's doing? He's asking for funding for a germ warfare game. I wonder who's going to be included in that. Would it potentially be all of us? Will it be a game? I don't think so. Monkeypox, which is not as severe, there's been at least one person in the country, I think it was someone in Pennsylvania, I think, has come down with that. Avian flu is spreading all over Europe and Asia, and from what I noticed or what I heard this morning, it's actually spreading around here in this country as well. I told you that it was going to. And as I told you about the episode of Epic Economist, which I'm pretty sure I loaded the link to that video in the description box either yesterday or the day before, about all the hospitals being overwhelmed to the point that they're having to take people out of emergency rooms and put them in the hallway to make room for sicker people. I wonder what's causing that. Could it be avian flu? Very well could be. And this morning was the first thing that I saw or heard about anyone in lamestream news media saying anything about it. So now we've got that to deal with on top of smallpox. This is likely going to be something that is a much stronger and more virulent strain than what we have seen in the past. I don't know that, but that is my assessment, that is what it's going to be. Possibly genetically modified and enhanced. Don't be surprised. All I can say is I hope that you have had your smallpox vaccination, because that one I think was actually legit. I could be wrong, but I think it was. So if you did get that, hopefully you're going to have some degree of protection, because I got news for you. Smallpox is nothing to mess with. 3 out of every 10 people who get it die, and the ones who don't die are disfigured by scarring, horrible scarring for the rest of their life. It's just a nasty, nasty disease. As if that's not bad enough, guess what was found at the Merck lab in Philadelphia? Vials of smallpox. And where the 2 locations are in the world, not just this country, but the world, that are the only approved locations for it to be stored, I'm not 100% sure, but I would figure that the CDC in Atlanta is probably one of them. Where the other one is, I don't know, but there are only 2 places in the entire world where this stuff is even allowed to be stored. And it was found at the Merck lab in Philadelphia, someplace where it's not supposed to be. So how did it get there? Could it have been Kill Bill Gates from the Gates of Hell and his wife? I think it could have been, and likely was. What's actually being done with these vials of smallpox? We really don't know. They can tell us anything that they want to tell us that they're doing with it. We really have not got a clue what they're actually doing with it and what they're going to do after Mr. Kill Bill asking for his funding for germ warfare games, and that was after his warning that smallpox may be, well, it's going to be, you can count on that, it's going to be released, and it's going to be him that does it. Maybe not him physically, but he's going to be paying somebody to do that. You can count on it. He's going to be behind it, and he will be responsible for it. Likely his wife will be too. They're always doing the same things, regardless of whether they're still married or not. It doesn't matter. At any rate, get ready, folks, because I'm telling you, once these things get to your city and they start going around and killing people, that is going to be the worst place for you to be You're going to have to get out and go someplace else, whether you want to or not, just to try and survive. So get it through your head if you haven't gotten it there yet. You're not going to be able to stay in your home. You're going to have to get the hell out at some point with whatever you've got and do the best you can to survive on your own, creating your own comfort to the best of your ability. It's what we're going to all have to do if we're going to survive. We're not going to have any other alternative. So get ready mentally, if nothing else. At least mentally prepare yourself for this, because it's going to come down to this. Till next time, Mr. Truth there, signing out. Blessings and love to all of you.